Hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to talk about this growth hacker opportunity at Better by Design. So, before I go into the role and what this role is about, let me set some context. So, Better by Design is an education company which is trying to expose children to the right experiences so that they can acquire problem solving, collaborative thinking, design thinking, and many of these important qualities right at the school level. So, Better by Design had conducted this great innovation challenge last year in Hyderabad, and they conducted this inside T-Works. T-Works is one of Asia's largest prototyping centers. So, children were able to go there, pick a problem statement that they're passionate about, and build a solution with the help of the frameworks and the learning programs that Better by Design conducts. So now the program that has worked really well in Hyderabad in one particular city, Better by Design is trying to take this program to 6 particular cities across the country. Now, when you're trying to offer these kind of unique learning experiences, it's very important to have proper processes and SOPs and to scale them carefully because the way in which you conduct the program can have a huge impact on young children, right? Children go through their schooling, they go through the regular education, but these summer experiences and these high impact experiences can make a huge difference on their personality in the long term, right? So the good part is Better by Design has got well documented SOPs and well documented systems to track how these programs are to be conducted. And one good thing about good cultures is they have a lot of rituals. Rituals are those little things that you do at the end of the day and so on. Like one ritual that Better by Design has is the sandwich model of feedback. That is when they give feedback, they'll first appreciate, then give feedback, then again appreciate, feedback, appreciate, so that people are more likely to take the feedback. So there are a lot of little rituals which have been codified in Better by Design to scale the way in which this program is being impacted. If you go through Better by Design website, you'll understand the work that the company is currently doing. So now the reason why Deep Thought has collaborated with Better by Design is to bring in 6 youngsters who'll end up owning the responsibility of one particular city. We're looking to hire 6 youngsters. Each youngster will take the responsibility of one city, and in that city taking the Better by Design program, right? Answering all the doubts of the schools in that particular city, making sure that schools understand what this great innovation challenge is about, getting the teachers oriented towards the program, making sure the programs are properly conducted in the individual venue of the particular city, following all the processes properly through the dashboards, monitoring, which process, is being followed, not being followed, handling the deviations and fixing the deviations, communicating seamlessly with all the stakeholders and making sure the stakeholders are aligned with, Better by Design is what this entire program is about. So we're looking to hire a growth hacker. So now who's a growth hacker? So the way in which the corporate world works is there is something called product market fit. So initially, every new organization looks for a product market fit. So product market fit is how do I build a product which is immediately flying off the shelf? Immediately flying off the shelf as in the moment I cook it, there are a lot of people are coming and willing to buy it. So my product and the market, there's a perfect bridge between my product and the market. So I'm making a product that the market badly wants. So many of the startups which fail, they fail because they do not achieve a product market fit. That is what they're making. Maybe the market doesn't want it, or maybe the market is not willing to pay that much of a price for it and so on. So what a growth hacker does is a growth hacker comes after the product market fit is achieved. So initially in the product market fit, you're constantly innovating, you're researching the market, and you're trying to understand what the market might like. But once you achieve the product market fit, then you focus on figuring out, the data of what has actually worked well, and then figuring out ways to multiply that, right? Like you see that, okay, out of 100 people, 8 people really loved your product and maybe 92 didn't. Then you start looking at what did these 8 people really like, and you focus more on that strength. I mean, common sense tells you that go talk to the 92 and figure out how you can convince them. That's the common sense. That's not growth hacking. Growth hacking is when you go to the 8 people, figure out what they really liked, why they're paying you for it, and then you try to improve in those areas. And that's how from 8 you will go to a 20 or a 30 and eventually to a few millions and so on. And this subject called growth hacking was, invented by this person called Sean Ellis, in several companies like Uber, Dropbox, and so on. He implemented this concept of growth hacking, and that's how they were able to scale. Because one challenge which a lot of organizations have is when they want to expand quickly, they don't have the kind of money, the kind of marketing budget to expand quickly. So instead of doing the marketing way, when you can do a lot of growth hacking, I think you can improve your system so that your marketing and sales teams with lesser budget can expand your entire company. So what I'm saying is growth hacking, is done by a small team or maybe cross-functional teams to improve the acquisition machinery of the company, right? And once you improve the acquisition machinery of the company, what happens is the sales and marketing teams can do a better job in expanding the company. So growth hacking is a new field that is emerging, and companies world over are trying to hire a lot of growth hackers. At Deep Thought, we are trying to bring in people with a strong data science or business analytics training to take on growth hacking projects in some companies, because somebody with a strong data background will be able to dissect that product market fit, understand what has actually helped that company in getting the product market fit, and then multiplying that product market fit, right? So again, it's like when I said that you have to know why those 8 people really like the product. So that's where your data and your business analytics sort of sense comes in. So that's what this role is about. The person who's hired for this project in Better by Design would actually get to understand what the kids are really liking, implement the systems, make sure the systems are properly done, and to take Better by Design from one city to 6 cities to make the organization go to the next level is what this 6 months internship is all about. And I think when you solve the round one Google form, right, when you fill the round one Google form, you'll get a little more understanding of what this growth hacking is all about. But what makes growth hacking exciting is there's a formula that has worked for a company, but at a small scale. But how to make the company grow, how to drive this growth. I think growth hackers work with a combination of data oriented thinking, psychology, and technology. Data, psychology, and technology, and of course, storytelling. With all of these as a blend, growth hackers drive that growth of organizations. So if you find this exciting, just go through the entire selection process, because as you go through the selection process, you would actually get a good sense of what this role is about and what Better by Design does. So, yeah, hope you go through the round one Google form soon. Thanks a lot for listening to me patiently.